By many accounts, Coach, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tennessee Titans. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
54. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Check. 3. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. All day, dog. You go tight. 80 weapon.
Throwing is Mariota. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Looking to throw on second down. Mariota, open man is Switzer, complete. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
They'll run it with Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he locates Walker, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, and the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 50, 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook His third touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
My God. Unbelievable.
Mike 54. You got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go. Slam, slam, slam. Where are they, P? Right there. 54, Mike. And we heavy on the edges, One. He's checking.
From the gun, Mariota. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep is a very dangerous Mike Hughes. This is fielded at the 7. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a run with Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Play action. Stafford lets it fly for Thielen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He's going to field this at the 4. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the intended target. And it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. One. 55. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. 3.
Let's go, Harrison Smith.
Check 31. Check 31.
Mariota from the gun on third down.
That's passing
That's
interference.
incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Team showed up. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Blue dot Quarkers. Blue dot Quarkers.
A first down throw for Mariota. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. After 7-0 on carry by Jones. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go. Showing up. Where are they, team? Mike 55.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Mike 54. One. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Double.
Throw it, Mariota. Buying time to his... And the Titans are in for 6. Touchdown. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
Right there. 180. 54 Mike. Get on that. Easy.
Here's Stafford. Setting up the screen for Cook.
Shit.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Mariota on 1st down. He'll get this one to Switzer. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
First down, Mariota. Taken in by Switzer on the left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit,
Fumble.
isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford.
Another
He's got his man out of the
fumble.
backfield.
Wow.
That's complete. And just
And
not a
not
ton
only
of room to
another
work
fumble,
with.
but
He'll get it to the
another fumble in the red
15
zone.
for a gain of 2.
Jeez.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that will
good
be
read.
incomplete. Well, they
Good
weren't
read
scared
just
to let
right.
it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Taken from just outside the 30. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right. He's telling you right. One. Hey, check. 3 down. Check your hot read. Pick the edge. General, West.
Mariota. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
59. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
And one of the things that makes this play so difficult to defend is that it has so many options to it. And the quarterback has to go through them and fast. Do you hand it off inside? Do you keep it yourself? Do you pitch it to a trailing back? On this play, it's hard to say that he made the right decision because that play was swallowed up for no gain.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Check 25.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Oh, we didn't get it?
Slant caught. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Wow, we didn't get in.
They come out here in the eye. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Another fumble at the 15.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They start the drive with Cook. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there out of Cook. 61 yards that time on the ground. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
It's crazy.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
It's crazy.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I've given up one stretch play, and I'm down.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
55. Right there in the middle. One.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota.
And that's a pick. Unbelievable. And a tip. And a tip. I mean, this is insane.
At the 31-yard line.
This is insane.
That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Holy crap.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing is Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
Because of 3 turnovers, none of which I could control. Wow. I mean, this was outrageous. I mean, only.
Ready. Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. We got 3.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Only in Madden 20 would I be down at the goal line.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Only in Madden 20 would I be down.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, all right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Unbelievable. And
and he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Returned back to like the 10. this is going to be laughable. The offensive yardage comparison is going to be absolutely laughable.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's make these big. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Eventually, he's going to have a drive.
They run. Cook.
He's not going to, get shut
down. A nice
down
run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's like, when he
Some
has
runs
a
are
drive,
blocked so
he's going to be
well,
up
you
even
almost
more.
forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
One player or the next as many breaks as this Madden. I mean, this Madden just determines who's
the previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Cook.
I mean, this Madden,
and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop
I'm
them.
going to lose a game where I've never punted. I'm literally going to lose a game. Yeah, I'm literally going to lose again.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Stafford. It's complete to Robinson. 20.
I'm going to lose this. I mean, unbelievable.
Touchdown, Vikings. DeMarcus Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
55. Hey, eat. All right, T, let's. All right, Greystone travel. One. 55 to mine.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the
wow,
run
and he
pass
couldn't
option.
catch the
And that'll
ball.
be incomplete.
Unbelievable, man.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Oh
Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On the read option, it's Mariota. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing is Mariota. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
That's what I do. One.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota. And this is going to be caught by Sharp for a Tennessee touchdown. Tajay Sharp, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands, downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Fielded about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
I've had to overcome an insane amount.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. They run again on first down. Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Stafford. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Just getting gashed in the run game. This has got to be. Doesn't this have to be a run?
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
The thing about it is that if I don't fumble twice, you know, the thing about that is that if I don't fumble twice...
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing on third down, Stafford. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
No, don't miss the pass.
And that'll be incomplete.
Oh
the
my
flag was
God,
down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the
touchdown.
defense. Let's see. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
He missed a wide-open touchdown.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Mariota now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
One. Back to you. I'm going back to you. Kill, recon, 132 fight. Kill, turn up.
On first down, it's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Watch tight end. Where are they, team? Tight end's right.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota. Open man is Switzer, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Where did Grant
Today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Big Ed. One. Mike 54. Mike 54. H3, 218. Chopper. Jack. 43. Check 49.
From the gun, Mariota. Able to find Switzer. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line.
I had Delaney Walker for a touchdown.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down.
Who did I get caught by?
And he'll go down, and
Who did I get caught by right there? Who caught me right there?
It's Titan football.
Who caught me right there?
To begin the 4th quarter.
Check. Whip. Watch the whip. 3. 22 jet bomber. I'm coming after you.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Ryan Switzer, the one he was looking for. And it's third and short.
There are no
They don't
words.
get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Ryan Switzer, his third touchdown now on the year, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
I gotta ask Madden, can I get one turnover? Can I get one turnover? I mean, you've given him 3. Can I get 1? You've given him 3. Can I get 1?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Stafford down to
hard flat.
And Diggs has it.
Hard flat. That's not a pick.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
No. Wow, he dropped a pick.
No
And he
interceptions so
dropped a pick.
far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th
This is
down.
crazy.
Here's Cameron
And
Johnston
not only
now.
is he
He's
giving,
been
is
terrific so
Madden
far.
giving Zach turnovers, it's
And he
taking them
deserves a
away from
bronze
him.
leg as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Eluding the pressure right. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Check 24, check 24. Pilot 64, weak.
On the read option, it's Mariota. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
In your face.
This is Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Mike 42, Mike 42. 80 weapon, 80 weapon. Wide, get wide.
Now Jones. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He's got his man Sharp complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's checking. Crash. Where are they, team?
Now Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
One. 54, topper. 54, watch 54. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this.
2nd down and goal. Mariota.
God, and he didn't get in the end zone
Jones.
because, oh my
And he's
God.
brought down right
Because
at
he
the
did that
5-yard
animation that
line.
comes
Give him
back to
2
the
on the
ball.
play. Only
He should
able to
have been
pick up
gone.
2, and that leads us to
He
3rd
should have
and
been,
goal.
that should have been a walk-in touchdown. With the way he ran that route, that should have been a walk-in touchdown.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Check 55 to Mike. I'm coming. One. Switch.
Working out of the gun, Mariota.
I had Jones.
Sacked at
I
the
had
10.
Jones.
Kyle
Yep.
Van Noy. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
My fault. I had him.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it
Just
through.
didn't keep my head up.
And they have taken
That
the lead
sucks. I just
here
didn't
in
keep
the
my head
4th
up. I
quarter.
had
So the
two
drive
guys
here ends
there.
with a field
I
goal.
had
It
Jones
does give
and I
them
had
the lead,
Switzer.
but this one's
I
still
just didn't
certainly
keep
a
my
long
head
ways
up.
from over.
It definitely
Just
puts a lot of
bad
pressure on your defense to
quarterbacking.
hold the lead, right? They're
Bad
happy to have it and happy to be out
quarterbacking.
there trying to do so.
Bad
But I know as a
quarterbacking.
former
Now the thing,
player, in
you
the
want to
back
know
of their
what I'm
mind, they're
worried about
thinking,
right
why
now?
don't you score
I'm
the
worried about
touchdown and seal
giving up
this
a
thing?
rushing touchdown right now. How sick is that? I'm worried about giving up a rushing touchdown. It's almost like where I give up if I give
Here
up
are
a
the
passing
Vikings
touchdown,
now
I'm
to
like,
start
okay,
their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just want to
I'm worried about giving up
Well,
a
you know how in
rushing
baseball,
touchdown.
when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out
I'm
to
worried
him to
about
keep
giving
him
up a
warm.
rushing
A lot of
touchdown.
times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap
I'm
over his
serious, that
leg to
should have
keep
been
it
a
warm.
touchdown. I had
You might need a
Switzer, I
massage
had
from the trainer
Jones.
right now from all the
I
work he's
screwed
getting.
that up, honestly. This is tough. Do you think he would
So the
run?
Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 30 on 2nd down. Stafford setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Absolutely.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. He's back to throw.
Oh, I missed.
Find Diggs.
I
And
missed.
he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Back to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
I missed.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
What I need here is I need a sack. I need a sack here. If I were him, I might run. I'm serious. If I were him, I might run. I might run here if I were him.
Now Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I hate that play call.
Incomplete.
I hate that play
They took
call.
their shot all right, but it
I hate
comes
that.
up
Why are you going
empty,
for big
and
yardage?
it's 4th down.
On a
Another
3rd and
big
6
shot
where you're
dodge
going
there
to go for it
defensively.
on
Now
4th
just one
down.
point completion
I hate
away
that play
from salting
call.
away this victory, and I know this feeling.
You
They're
got to get
almost
yards on
giddy,
3rd and 6.
but they
I
have to
wouldn't
stay
even
focused
run
and
on 3rd
locked
and
in.
6
They can
in
make
that
one big
situation.
mistake and throw it all away.
Now here's the question. No, I think you just play palms. You play 4 lock palms.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 22!
Oh, yeah.
Now the Titans
If
will
he's
use
gonna
their
motion to
3rd and
empty.
final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines,
He's going to
we
motion
take a
to
break.
empty. Yeah, I mean, if he's going to motion to empty,
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Harold Landry. And the Titans are close to finishing off this football game.
I can't believe it. I mean, I just won a game where Madden wanted to make it incredibly difficult on me.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, man, watch the boot.
I mean,
The
it's
Titans
crazy. I
go
can't believe
victory
I won that
formation
game.
down to a knee.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Warning! Watch my board. You're not ready. You're not ready.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Titans, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.